Overall, there was a published report today that say overall frustration among Democrats with President Biden. Is this administration concerned about that criticism from Democrats? And it also says that the president is incapable of the urgency needed because of Roe V Wade being overturned. Any response from the administration to those published reports?
So when you say Democrats, you mean elected officials or
elected Democratic officials?
Okay.
Overall frustration with the Biden administration.
So here's the thing I've heard of this. The president has shown, if you look at the different issues that have come up most recently, in particular, let's start with gun violence. The president showed urgency. He showed fury. He showed frustration. He spoke to that issue at every time that he could, whether he was at Uvalde or Buffalo or did a primetime address, and we were able to get a first step. Still a lot more to do. A bipartisan gun reform piece of legislation, which is something that we have not seen in 30 years. A lot of that is because of his leadership. Same thing that he was able to do 30 years ago when we saw the assault weapons ban. So that he showed urgency there, and we were able to deliver in a bipartisan way. When it comes to Roe v. Wade, within hours of the announcement of the decision that we heard from SCOTUS, he put forth executive authorities that went into effect with the medication that's approved medication from FDA, and also making sure that calling on DOJ to protect women who are crossing the lines because they have to make decisions on their health. And those are things that actually matter. There's more work to do. He's going to look at everything that he can do on the legal authority. But here's the thing, when it comes to Roe, when it comes to a precedent that's been around for nearly 50 years, what needs to happen is Congress needs to act. We have to codify Roe. We have to make sure that it is the law of the land, and that's what he's going to keep speaking to.
I don't have to say anything. I'm a doctor too.